A man left his wife for a beautiful woman, but what happened next will leave you shocked. When the man arrives with his second wife, his first wife stops him from entering the house and shouts, "Get out of here and take your wife with you." The husband says, "Let me go inside. I just want to take my clothes and belongings." The wife replies, "I won't let you step inside even for a minute." The second wife says to the first wife, "Respect me, can't you see? Lower your voice and do as we say." The man says to his wife, "Let me go inside. You know this house is still in my name. I can throw you out of here." The wife replies, "Fine, go in for 10 minutes. Take your things and come straight back out." The man goes inside. Meanwhile, the second wife says to the first wife, "There is nothing special about you. You couldn't even keep a man." The first wife replies, "Watch your tongue. He is just like that. I am his second wife too. He did the same thing to his first wife. Just wait, he will do the same to you." The second wife says, "What do you mean? He will never leave me. He promised me, and I am more beautiful and better than you." Just then, the man comes out with his belongings and says to the first wife, "We will meet in court soon for the divorce." He leaves with the second wife. The first wife calls after him, but he doesn't respond. When the man goes to his new home with the second wife, she angrily throws things around and says, "How dare you leave me and marry that woman? Answer me!" The man tries to comfort her and says, "Now I am with you. I will never go back. It would be better if you make some good food so we can eat together." The wife laughs and says, "You think I will cook? I won't even touch any work. I already told you to hire a maid for yourself." The man says, "All right, let's go eat at a nice restaurant." The wife happily says, "Now that sounds good. I'll go change my clothes." And she leaves. The man checks his wallet and finds only $50. While returning from the market, he sees his friend standing with flowers. He asks, "Who are you waiting for?" The friend replies, "A girl is coming. I'm going to propose to her." The man laughs and says, "I don't think any girl would marry you." Just then, the woman arrives. It turns out she is the man's ex-wife. She says, "Sorry, I'm late." The man laughs and says to his friend, "You're going to propose to her?" The friend asks, "Do you two know each other?" The man replies, "Yes, she is my wife. I left her a few days ago." The woman angrily says, "Shut your mouth," and walks away. The man gets angry and says to his friend, "As always, you have taken this relationship away from me too," and he runs after the woman. The woman, crying, goes to a temple. Another woman there asks, "Why are you?" She replies, "My marriage broke. I went somewhere else but was rejected there too." The other woman says, "Trust God. He will give you a better husband than them." The woman hugs her and continues crying. Meanwhile, the man returns home with groceries and says to his wife, "Look what I brought for you." The house is a mess with clothes scattered everywhere. The wife happily hugs him. The man says, "What have you done?" "Everything is a mess. You can't even manage the house." The wife shouts, "I'm not your servant to wash your clothes, cook for you and take care of your house." The man angrily says, "You will have to do housework." The wife replies angrily, "Or what? Will you leave me too? I don't even want to live with a man like you. You made so many promises. Now fulfill them or I will leave." One day, the man goes to his first wife's house and begs, "Please forgive me. I made a mistake. Marry me again." She replies, "I will never do that." Just then, the second wife arrives and says, "What are you doing here? I already knew you were not loyal to me." The first wife shouts, "I told you he is not loyal to anyone." The man says to the second wife, "Marrying you was my mistake." She replies, "Do you think I am desperate to live with you?" and walks away. The man says to the first wife, "Now she has gone. Let's get married again." The first wife pushes him and says, "You're mistaken. I will never marry a man like you again because you are not loyal to anyone." And she walks away. The man keeps